What is going on, everybody? It is RayD-TCG coming at you live from the Side Deck Gaming Cafe in Columbia, South Carolina. And here again we have Logan. What's up, man? How are you doing today? Man, it is good to see you. And I think the viewers are ready to hear about the deck you were playing today. What were you playing?
All right, I was playing Azamina, Orcust, ROLAD today.
Wow, that's a mouthful right there. I think all of us here on the RayD-TCG channel are excited to see what you are playing. So without any further ado, let's take a deep dive into this pile deck.
All right, so for the Azaminas, we have, of course, 3 Diabellstar, 3 Wanted. They're probably some of the best stars in the deck. They get you to both engines. We've got the Hollow and the Deception, and the Souls, the honorary card. This card's broken. It sends either Diabellstar, or if you start with the ritual stuff, or if you start with the Diabellstar stuff, you send Black Chaos. Gets you either way. For the ROLAD cards, we're playing 3 Griffo, 3 Black Chaos, and 2 Skull Arch Fiends, 1 of each of the rituals, triple Ragged Records, and then 1 Mind Shuffle, 1 Light and Darkness ritual. Skull Arch Fiend, I really like having 2 of it, just because it's a great send off of either your Link 1 or your Diabellstar combo or your Deception. You could play 2 Mind Shuffle. I'm playing 60, so I'm not super worried about drawing it. I drew it like 1 time, and I just pitched it, and then searched Black Chaos, and Black Chaos place it from graveyard. So it's not a huge deal. Then for the Orcust ones, we have triple Girsu, of course, triple Harpor. It's your best normal summons. These don't normal summon at all, so you can just play these 6, and it's pretty great. Then the Symbol Skeleton, the Crown, and the Nightmare.
Oh man, that card put a lot of pressure on me tonight.
Yeah.
You would be surprised how good an extra deck negate is.
Yeah, I put that on the field against his Naturia Beast, and it was pretty good. We also have the Sirius. I think this card is just really good. It makes, if you only open Orcust plays and you can't get to Zena, it just makes it so that your Orcust stuff has an extra pop and is harder to deal with. And then, of course, the Burial, Orcust Starter, Babel, and Crescendo. I'm not playing World Wands. There was one game where it kind of mattered because I got hit with DDG, but that was the only game where it really would have mattered. And aside from that, I don't really think that you need it for the combos. That is it for the engine.
So I gotta ask, before we get to the non-engine, is there a way that any of these 3 archetypes can like bridge together?
Yeah. So if you start with Wanted, Deception, or Diabellstar, it bridges both ways because Souls dumps Black Chaos, and then you climb into Zena dump Harpor. It's the same thing if you start with the ritual stuff. You just dump Diabellstar and then climb into Firewall, add it back, and then you Diabellstar into Zena dump Harpor. The Orcust stuff can get up into Zena to dump, but you can't do Firewall afterwards, so it's not super great. Because the whole point of the Firewall is to and the Zena is to add back one of these, so you can make a bigger board. So the Orcust stuff is the only stuff that doesn't really start both engines, but Orcust cards are so good under hand traps and under just in a grind game that I'm really okay if I just open these. All right. And then for the non-engine, triple Thua, of course, triple Brulia, triple Ash, triple Droll, and then I really like Bell and Ogre right now, because there's Pearly players, so Ogre hits their effects to rank up, and it also hits stuff like Mind Shuffle and stuff like Welcome Home, so it has a lot of good spots, and then Bell is just a good card. And then we got triple Droplet, and then 1 Crown, 1 Talent, 1 Called By. I'd play more of this, of course, but I only have the 1. And then double Imperm because I didn't have space for the 3rd one, so it's on the side. And I just decided I wanted to keep the talents in. And for the extra deck, we've got the 1 Galatea Eye, the 1 Galatea Automaton, the 1 Ding Girsu, the 1 Long Girsu, and Inland Girsu. There's extra deck's too tight to play any extras of these. I don't really need them, if I'm being honest. You just shuffle them back if they get banished with the Skull Arch Fiend, which I actually did a couple of times. Just felt so good. These are just your Orcust cards. They're really great. And then 1 Anima, 1 Cross Sheep, 1 Protect Code, 1 SP, 1 Quartet, 1 Firewall, 1 Zena. This is just the link slop for the whole Diabellstar and ROLAD stuff. It just helps you climb and draws 2 if you put the Ritual and Fusion on board with the Cross Sheep, which draws you into your non-engine, or just sometimes really anything you want. Like if you go Cross Sheep and you get to draw 2, discard 2, and you draw into a Harpor, you're chilling. That's pretty great. And then the last couple cards is Dark Magician Destruction, Ilya Sylvia, and Mercy Laga. Just again, part of the combo, Omni Negate, and this is what lets you bridge with the souls.
Yep. And can get you an Omni Negate too.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you play Gaze in
No,
this
I'm not
deck.
playing Gaze. It actually goes too tight, and the board's so good. You don't need
Yeah,
you don't
you
need
really
Dragoon.
don't. All right.
All right, and then for the side deck, it's kind of wonky, I guess, but the third Imperm, double Lightning Storm and a Duster, and then I only have one pot of Sloth, so I'm playing that, and then extra copies of Sloth and Duster and stuff is the 2 Thrust. And then I was playing 3 Lava Golems, but I got those from another guy, so I'm giving back. And then just 5 going first cards that I hope to draw into, or thrust into. So yeah, DDG, Judgment, Warning, Double Arrest.
Good stuff, man.
So, yeah.
Well, any shout outs you want to make?
I mean, all the people at Locals, Ray, of course, for doing deck profiles, my girlfriend, Lena, and my family.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, it's great to have you on the channel again. First you were playing trains, and now you've got this pile of
We're
madness.
just getting
Good
worse and
madness.
worse.
Yep. But all right, guys. Hey, again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Make sure you hit the bell notification. And again, thank you for joining us again, and we'll see you in the next one. Pass turn.